This is a live look at David Booth Memorial Stadium in Lawrence, Kansas. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Northwestern Wildcats and the Kansas Jayhawks. Restate the State Pollock and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
I caught up with Northwestern's head coach before the game. They are so excited about how they've been able to prove everybody wrong. What they accomplished last week has pushed them into the conversation. And now they've got to prove that they can be even better. He said, I felt like that was our most complete game of the season, but we've got more to give. We'll see how they get off to a quick start today to prove that to the nation. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. Bringing it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Jayhawks offense comes onto the field first today. And they'll be met by this defensive front, which can wreak havoc. Hand it to the back. Here's some daylight. Breaks into the open. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down.
And this offense is clicking, man. This defense is going to have to find something in a hurry, right? That's 3 plays. That's 3 first downs. They've got to do a better job of affecting this defense, getting some penetration, winning at the line of scrimmage. You can't let them just move down the field and get a first down on every single play they run.
The Jayhawks have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Just smothered on the play.
Really nice job by this defense. First down was not successful. They get the 2nd and short, and those are the downs where they can be really aggressive on offense and take advantage. So you kind of don't know how to play it, but they did a good job playing the run, protecting themselves against the pass, and now forcing a 3rd down.
Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over.
Coaches talk about it all the time. We're going to be aggressive. Well, they were aggressive on that first drive. They go for it on 4th down. No dice. Now you put your defense on the field. I like the aggressiveness, but now you got to deal with some of the consequences.
Finds a crease. It's Horn. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield, it's Peppers. Here comes the heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete.
And that is absolutely not a surprise.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Needs it here on 4th down. Oh, it's picked off. Got room on the return. At the 20. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. The Jayhawks rock out to start this drive. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Quarterback Keith, he'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll go to the air. Under pressure. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Absolutely perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
Got a little room. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost.
And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Man, this kickoff coverage team, they just get to the ball carrier. They are flying around. They're beating their blocks. And the ability to create a turnover on a special teams play like this.
Touchdown, Wildcats! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Looking for blockers. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. He's going to take off. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
They put the brakes on him. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to run it. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Jayhawks will line it up on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Anger. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's 1st down. The Jayhawks look to keep this drive humming. Keeps it. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Jayhawks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He'll keep it again on the option. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They believe they can run right here. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Neutral zone defense. Neutral zone infraction will push the ball up 5 yards. Defense really hurt itself with that penalty. Now it's 2nd and 5. Keeps it on the ground. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. That holding call might have knocked them out of field goal range for the moment. It's now 2nd and long. From the gun. Just a short pass to the tight end. Run ends there.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Guys, we've come to the end of the period, and Northwestern has the lead here. As we take a look at the stats, things are a little one-sided so far. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Oh, pressure's coming. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. The Jayhawks send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Got the first down at the 45 on his way. There he goes to the right. Past the touchdown, Northwestern. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Finds the tight end. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. They've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
And the Jayhawks are in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Left side is Isaac. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Out wide right, it's Isaac. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? They'll try to get it through the air. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The Jayhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Trying to take it back. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great.
Makes a deep grab. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Tells the play fake, lost to throw on 1st down. Holds on, it's Gilliam. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Wildcats come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Scanning the field, it's Peppers. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete. Long way to go on 2nd down. Running inside, it's Horn. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down.
They're going to keep feeding this guy the football, guys. Over 100 yards rushing with that last carry now. We knew coming into this game today, they had to get the running game going. They had to be able to turn around, hand it off, and get positive yards.
Headed to the end zone, and he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Northwestern. Third touchdown of the game, a third of his season total. He now has 9 on the year. And the extra point gives him a 28-3 lead.
And when you run these screenplays, you're trying to get your playmaker the ball in space, and what a great job. They get it to the running back, but look at the blocks out in front. Everybody paving the way, creating some space, and then he's got so much speed, he can take care of the rest. Really, really nice screen pass.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Unless you have somebody. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And he was held in check in game 1, but you're not going to hold him in check for long. And right out the gates, getting a sack in the second ball game, that will not be his last sack of the season. This dude is a ball player.
The handoff. Stopped right there. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Give to the running back. Knocked down immediately. They tried to surprise him on 3rd and long with the run, and nothing doing. And the Jayhawks will punt this one away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Back to throw, it's Peppers. Got him quickly. At midfield, he's got room. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first. Look out. Makes the grab. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
A nice job by the quarterback there, working through his progressions. Nothing open down the field, so he checks it down to his drag route coming from the slot receiver. They get the completion.
On the run, deep down the right side. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. They're all over him. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And this offense stays aggressive, and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, 3rd and short, I'd love for you to run it and be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
Rush is on. It's incomplete, and the defense makes a stop and gets the football back. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. The throw on 2nd down, and they need a lot. Right side, it's Isaac. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Jayhawks want to move quickly. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Fires to the middle. What a grab with one hand. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Out wide right, it's Isaac. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. Now we get a timeout called by the Jayhawks. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. 3rd and 6 yards to go.
Here we go. Ready. Go.
Wants to keep it in the air. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Hey, guys, here on the away team sideline, guys, they have a big lead right now, and they were expected to be here. One of the top teams in the country. They have performed that way here today. Even though some of the players are starting to celebrate just a little bit, coaches keep saying, we have more work to do. If they really want to continue to be one of the best teams in the country, they have to keep their foot on the gas to end this game. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking downfield, it's Peppers. Finds his man. Still running at the 40. Turning it on at the 30. Inside the... And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Wildcats!
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Fresh center downs going to the air. Finds his big tight end. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We begin with a look at Syracuse, taking on the Louisville Cardinals.
And the Jayhawks will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Snagged in the middle. It's Whitted. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Looking downfield, it's Peppers. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Snapped on 4th down. Going long. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The give. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Back's got it on the screen. At the 35, he's loose. There he goes. Running inside the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his second touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
A quick pass to the left. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Out of the gun to give to the back. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And here comes the offense on second down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. The safe call on the wide receiver screen.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Jayhawks will line up to punt it away. Trying to make one miss. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Northwestern offense ready to go on the attack. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Nowhere to go.
We've seen this guy have tons of success. He had over 100 yards right before that run, but defense gets the better of him there. Nice job of adjusting up front. Good job being physical by that D-line, too.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to throw, it's Peppers. Out wide left, it's Horn. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They need a huge play on third and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Hauls it in. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on first down. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space and getting that fast dude on the ground.
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Northwestern moving the ball expeditiously. Fresh set of downs going up top. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a first down in the red zone.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
That's now 200 catches in his career.
It's so impressive because of his dependability. This guy has been consistent, David, week in, week out. He shows up, and he
motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
And he's going to try to return this one. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. 2nd and long here. Trying to establish the run. Oh, he's got some space. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Snap on first down, wants to throw. The throw. They're working that left side. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Always great to build momentum with an early season victory. Let's take a look at what's in store coming up next week. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They've pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Defense looks like they're coming. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Here's a little room there. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll run it. Jumped on top of the pile. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Got it, looking for the first down. First catch of his career, and you see why they believe this freshman tight end can contribute early. And the Jayhawks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. The pull and throw off the RPO. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop it for no gain. Long way to go on 2nd down. Looking for running room. Picked up 8 yards there, 3rd down and 2.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like, the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. The Jayhawks line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave him no opportunity for a return. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 7-yard gain.
And it's really nice to have a workhorse running back that you know you can feed and get productive gain after gain. Now over 100 yards. You've already got some separation on the scoreboard. I would continue to feed this workhorse.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Gets open down the middle. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Looking downfield, it's Clay. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. All the way back to the 15. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. The Kansas offense returns to the field. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
You see an incompletion there. I think a big reason why this team is in such a hole right now in the 4th quarter is they have just not been able to find the explosive plays throwing the ball. And you got to wonder at this point, is it too little too late?
Extending the play. It's a fumble. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. The Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And Dave, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
They'll run the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big gainer.
Can't make the grab on 3rd down, and that is a rare drop for this guy. Northwestern will have to punt it away. Not a lot of room to make this catch. He got nothing on the return. Outstanding job there. The Kansas offense out there poised and ready to go to work. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Leaves it in his belly. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll run him again, and they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. 3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Rush right in his face. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. And the Jayhawks will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. Wide open, and it's a foot race. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this game.
And there's nothing like shutting up the home crowd. You love it. Nothing like having a big lead in the fourth quarter, Palmer, and not having to stress or worry.
Yeah, really impressive just seeing how they were able to take everything from the practice